From the April 1st, 1898 issue of the Newberry News, from the local and county section, Wesley Mark of Lakefield was a visitor in town Tuesday. He just completed his winter's work in the woods and came in to make businessmen happy by settling accounts. Sheriff Crocker made a raid upon a house of unsavory reputation Tuesday afternoon and secured 4 soiled doves, whom he brought before Justice Maine. They were each fined $10 and ordered to leave town. Miss Lizzie Donegan has been engaged to teach school in Lakefield Township at the Holland School. The term commences on April 18th. Master Will Mutart became the owner of a new bicycle on Tuesday and has it well under control. From April 6, 1923, officers raid Murphy House. The Murphy Hotel was raided on Wednesday night by federal officers Groom and Smith. A quantity of liquor captured and proprietor Lyle McLean will be placed under arrest. A drinking party was in progress behind locked doors in a small room off the bar room when the officers entered. Hearing voices, one of the officers knocked on the door and was admitted, surprising a trio of men, including McLean, in the act of taking a drink. The officer reached for a glass of liquor, announcing his identity. McLean knocked the glass of liquor from his hand, and a rough-and-tumble fight followed in which the officer was rather roughly handled. He finally succeeded in pulling his gun, and his assailants scattered. A bottle containing liquor was dashed on the floor but did not break, and enough of the stuff was secured to serve as evidence. Besides facing a charge of the violation of the Volstead Act, McLean will also probably be charged with resisting a federal officer. A similar charge, it is said, will probably be preferred against the other men. For several weeks, the federal officers have been in Newberry keeping a close watch upon the place. They had gained the confidence in the proprietor and had no difficulty in gaining admission into the locked room in which the drinking party was being held. From the local section, Captain Schmidt, commander of the new camp of the Spanish War veterans, is nothing if not resourceful. Judge Chapman and the other Sioux gentlemen were scheduled to take part in the installation of the camp, the program of which was to start at 8:30 Wednesday evening. The train from the Sioux was reported 2 hours late, and the captain was in a quandary how to get the visitors here in time for the proceedings. Commandeering a number of fur coats and heavy wraps, he engaged a railroad speeder, met the Sioux party at the junction, ordered them aboard his special car, and returned in plenty of time for the opening of the program. From April 5, 1973, Superior Studs Incorporated honored at Lions Club. Newberry citizens used the Lions Club meeting Monday night as a vehicle to honor Superior Studs Incorporated for outstanding leadership and service. The occasion was the presentation of the final payment of a $25,000 loan to Studs from the Newberry Industrial Development Corporation. First speaker for the evening was stud mill manager Jess Bircher, who outlined the progress made by his company in its 10 years of existence and expressed appreciation to the Newberry Industrial Development Company, without whom, he said, the stud mill would not be here today. Frank Moliner, Assistant Field Operations Director for Michigan State University Extension Service, presented Bircher with a plaque recognizing Stud's service to the community. And this is Traveling Through Time from the Newberry News.